Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next...
Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Albert Ferrer is having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Tries to pass it through. He's away. Now can he... Goes for a shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Grealish. Oh, well played, well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Zanetti. Ball played for Rijkaard. Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Palmer. Driving forward. And now the breakaway. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Beckham. Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tonali. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's the throw. Over to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Palmer. And they can counter here. Thinks one through. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gattuso. And that has put paid to that. Grealish, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Beckham. Spread it left. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Beckham. And here's Bale. Now, can they get him away? And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Here we go again. Gattuso. Decent progress down the left. Nicely weighted ball. He's dealt with that really well. Now it's Grealish. Quality ball. Played out to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Zanetti. Palmer. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's a key interception. Hasebe. Beckenbauer. For Olise. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. Beckham powering forward here. And it's Grealish. Grealish goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Tonali. Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gattuso. That's a sharp pass. In with the challenge. Milan with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the pass is intercepted. And that's another good win of the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Elise. Stood up well to him there. Greenish. Beckenbauer.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's found the way through. Bale! He's beaten it. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Milan got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Elise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And this is Ronaldo. It's Bale! He's got a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan are having a ball here. And the counter is on. Albert Ferrer carries the ball down the right. And it's Albert Ferrer. He is through here. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nakata. Ronaldo has it in a wide position. Out for a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Bale.
Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Gattuso. Albert Ferrer. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Tonali. Donatoni. And it's Beckham. Pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And he can clear it away.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Chance! And the number on the board is 3. Nakata. That's a little off target. Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cruyff! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Palmer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a quick ball upfield. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Lobbed in behind. And it's Beckham. Seedorf. Vigo in acres of space out wide. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a smartly directed ball. Can he latch on to this? Makaleli. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That's going to go a long way. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Antonetti. And here's Palmer. Fired deep. A header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be...
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Palmer, approaching the half-hour mark. Cruyff. Seedorf. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vigo providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Grealish. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lahm gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lahm. And it's Lahm. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific header! It's there! The Netherlands are level! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Beckham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And smartly reclaimed. Knocks it out wide. He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to clear it. So what can they make of this? And this is Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lahm. Foot in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. He's having a shot! It's in! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
This looks promising. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Figo delivers. Chiellini getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Grealish. Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. And they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Beckham. No way through. Threads one in. Bigo has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to thread one through. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cruyff. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good take, and is he in? Grealish! Oh, he's in for the pieces! Yes! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 10, substitutions taking place.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Pirlo. Makaleli. Flashes it. Oh, what a climb! Rijkaard getting this one clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution in progress.
Played his big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Aims beyond the defence. And he's had a hit! Oh, that could cost them.
Forlan was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Chance! The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Kirkchu, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi, and Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Added
The
minutes has been
Netherlands
indicated.
clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bigo receives it in a wide position.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Nakata. Oh, that's a key interception. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. And this is Forlan. And that will be it. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of... And Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Can he get it through? And it's Grealish. Palmer. Rijkaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged to shoot. Zanetti. It's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard. Now Van Dijk. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Grealish.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's been slipped through. That's the keeper's ball. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Del Piero. Bale. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Beckham. He's found a way through. Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tonali. Palmer. Knocks it into space. And this is Grealish. Goal! France!
Gol marcado para a França. Aos 27 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 79.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, strongly challenged there. Del Piero. And he welcomes it in. Now this could be a chance. Lofted it. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
France have it back and can go again. This is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Beckham. Sung.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Grealish, quietly revving up. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Shifted it to the flank. And he was alert to it. Cleared without complication. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And there's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
France really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
France are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. And the shot's on here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sung. Now it's Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. Zanetti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. Tries to play it through, and it's been played through. Howson cuts it out. Rijkaard. And it's Zanetti. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? France needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Passing nice and neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Tries a deft little ball. And the shot! Howson. Zanetti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zanetti. Now it's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Grealish. Lovely, now then. Zanetti. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? It's a threat. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're...
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Lamentamos informar que temos previsão de trânsito intenso após o término da partida.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Peter, we're about...
He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking to play him in. Now, there's the shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bale. He is through here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And this is Bale. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass.
Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Grealish. He's on it. Can he get away? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. France are back on level terms. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And the finish! That is special! Bale, a finish of true class, and the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Grealish really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
France go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's had it nicked away. Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This looks promising. Chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That pass has been well intercepted. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rafael Leao. Oh, good spread. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Yamal. Looking to go deep. He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Zanetti. He won't be happy with that one. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the through ball. And it's Bale. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played out to the right. Danger averted for now. And we've reached half-time. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Grealish. Can he get it through? Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Leicester gets over and intercepts. Makalele. Great position here. Yamal. Very nicely done. Yamal's cross. Beckham gets it away. Bale pinches it off him. Beckham does well to get it back. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Tonali was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's burst through. He's in space and looking for options.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Yamal. Rafael Leao, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Makalele, oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he latch on to this? So what can they make of this? Rafael Leao. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Rafael Leao, who does have an assist to his name. Tonali, and he's worked it through. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafael Leao, and this is Ibrahimovic. Matt goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
France really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. France will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here to turn a deficit into a lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bale plays it short. Yamal's cross. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. Hullet! Ron Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! A finish right from the top draw. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Pass somewhat off target. Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Now is this the final assault? Mbappe! Makaleli can see things others simply cannot.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Bale. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Real chance! He scores! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
Final checks on the touchline.
Le
A
numéro
change.
24.
That's at the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Marquinhos. Tonali did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Marquinhos. Brahim Diaz. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. And he thumps it clear. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, they can break here. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Simons. He's chosen to go back. Back when it goes. Played out to the right. And now the breakaway. And he welcomes it in. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Marquinhos. Looking for options for movement. He's dealt with that really well. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He might be in here! Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, and this is... And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rijkaard. Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Puskas. And that could set him on his way. There's no flag. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Beckham making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it again. Tries to play it through. This ended up in no man's land. Driving forward. Bale. Khan claims comfortable. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's a cute ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Terrific header! Decent enough try.
Puskás is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the... Palmer! We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Brahim Diaz. He's found a way through. Brahim Diaz proves just a little bit too strong. Puskás! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zanetti getting this one clear.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this...
He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bale. Great defending, strong and determined. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. That's another chance! It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini eases him off the ball. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brahim Diaz, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Abbiati with the clearance. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brahim Diaz.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Now it's Simons. Danger averted for now. Oh, that's superb.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, this looks sharp.
Myanmar are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's picked out the run. Tonali, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Serginho has it in a wide position. Nice interception, well timed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Bale. Bale. Oh, that's nice. He's having a shot! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly
Please
so.
be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the
Milan
areas shown
leave
on this
it
map.
late.
Thank you very
But
much
in
for
the
your
end,
cooperation.
it was great. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And they've been given a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Saliba clears it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely shaped ball. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Best. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Grealish.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Best. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Great ball, and he's in. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Valverde. And the shot! It's in! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Beckham.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's been slipped through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Maldini is there to clear. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Flashes it across. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Tonali. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Massaro! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move executed with Valverde! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! And again they hit the front! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out.
He's having a shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Aviati claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Ribéry. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a goal kick. Massaro does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Has a look and plays it forward. Look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Greenish running with the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zanetti. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Bale. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And the shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. And it's Palmer. It's a good spell of possession, this. Valverde. Messi. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Best. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ribéry. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
There's the shot! And he hits the net! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That looks a good ball through. And he's got the beating of his... Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries to pass it through. Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Beckham. Bale. And he's there to belt it away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Spread neatly. Koundé cannot be beaten that easily. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Maldini. Rijkaard.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Saka. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played. That's very neat. Tonali. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. That looks a cracking ball. Valverde!
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. Saka. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Beckham. And now the breakaway. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he plays one through. Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Valverde. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Saka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Owen. And that's gone loose. Pinches it off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Nakata. Beckham. And it's Forlan.
There will be 3
And the number on the board
time.
is 3. It's Saka. Palmer. Looking to play him in. Well, played through for the wide man. And he's had it nicked away. Kukçu. Forlan. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was...